Hey guys, I'm here to talk to you a little bit today about what makes up a protein and why is it important for me to have it. And I just wanted to get a little understanding about it out. First picture we're going to look at is this: amino acids, peptides, and proteins. So amino acids are the building blocks. They are what make up a protein. And so when those amino acids bind and we get a chain, it's called a peptide chain. When those chains come together and code for certain genetic things called proteins, they are typically longer. So if you're like, oh, what aminos are you taking? Okay, so that's the broken down portion of a protein. When people are like, oh, your BCCAs, those are your branched chain amino acids. So just so you know what the lingo means. That being said, some people want to know the difference of what kind of protein should I be taking. So here is a nice list. We see some common ones that we normally would use: whey protein, casein, soy, egg, beef, chicken, pea, and a bunch of other ones at the bottom. So something you'll want to note is that whey protein is a very complete protein, as well as casein, soy, egg white powder, beef, and chicken. However, they're not very hypoallergenic. So some people have some issues when they have some of those. So beef and chicken protein isolates tend to be a complete protein and non-allergenic. So if you have any of those digestive tract issues, those might be ones you want to look at. Pea protein isolates, lentils, hemp seed, those are non-allergenic. They're just not complete proteins, so it takes a little bit more of them to get what you need. When should you have these types of things? Right after a workout would be great if you want to maintain muscle mass or build it a little bit. And let's look at the complexity of some of these things. So a lot of people recommend whey, and if your stomach can handle whey, it's a pretty cheap and reasonable portion. It is the protein derived out of dairy, so if you are sensitive to dairy, you might want to stay away from that. So this is your whey protein molecule. Here's your carbons, your hydrogens, your nitrogens, and your oxygens. All right, a lot of our like beef protein isolates or chicken, they're a lot larger. So they are somewhat slightly harder to break down in the body, but they don't usually have as many reactions with our body. Going back to when should I have this, having it throughout your day is pretty crucial, but being able to supplement with it after you work out is paramount, because if you can get that in within 20 to 40 minutes, you start rebuilding that process. Adding and other things such as carbohydrates or BCCAs or creatine, those are all based on individual needs and wants and what your goals are. So hopefully that clears up a little bit about amino acids, peptides, and protein.